What are we doing today, guys?
How is everyone?
Pretty epic.
Good.
Yeah, getting by.
Yeah, it's all right.
Still breathing.
I'm hardly breathing. That fresh as flu. What about it, eh?
Was it fresh as flu, or did Izzy just make us all sick?
I think Izzy just
Izzy
gave
made
us
us all
all
sick.
It was all your fault.
Izzy gave us tonsillitis and I don't even have tonsils.
I didn't think you
It's a
needed
talent.
tonsils to get tonsillitis, though.
Is it you?
I
who
read
told
that
me
somewhere.
Because I've been going around for a week telling people I might have tonsillitis even though I don't have tonsils. And I said,
Yeah, it was
Wow.
Kai
I've
that
heard.
told
Yeah,
What's a
us.
flex
I'm
I've
sure.
heard that you don't need tonsils to get it.
I'm
And I
sure
think
I genuinely
did.
think I've heard that
Why
somewhere.
is it called tonsillitis then?
Because I think it usually is impacting on the tonsils. I don't
Okay.
know. I'm not a
I don't-
doctor. I just heard this somewhere once, and I've just kind of gone with it ever since. I don't fact check.
Anymore. I don't believe you now.
I'll Google it later. I'll let you know.
Okay,
I'm
cool.
sure. I'm sure it's true.
Who's been up to something cool?
Epic transition.
You.
Me? No.
Kai, what have you been up to?
Hi.
What have we been up to? Not a lot.
Okay.
Not a lot.
We're very uninteresting people.
Yeah.
I've been up to trying to sort some of this. It's been all I've been thinking about for the last couple of days.
I
Yeah.
tell you what I've been thinking about for the last couple of days.
Oh, transition.
Ad Astra.
I was expecting Ratman, to be honest.
I'm
No,
not
no,
going
yet.
nothing
Too
straight
soon.
into
Too
Ratman.
soon.
We need a whole episode dedicated to Ratman.
We do need
I need to watch it.
Ratman
So,
episode.
what did everyone think of hit new feature film Brad Astra?
that you haven't
That I haven't
yet,
seen. Yeah,
or will never see?
probably
I
not.
fucking love Ad Astra quite a lot, and
Uh-huh.
it's a lovely film.
Do you want to-
Just
And-
Brad Pitt, ain't it?
That's,
It is
Yeah.
just
It's Brad Pitt. That's
You're
enough.
not wrong there.
that's the thing. It's beautiful music.
Beautiful men.
Photography.
Tommy Lee Jones.
Beautiful man. It's Brad Pitt.
Yeah.
If
He
you had
is
to pick an
fit.
actor to stare at his face in space for 2 hours, it should be Brad
It-
Pitt.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, there we go.
I can't think of anybody I'd rather stare at for like
No.
2 hours with no speaking.
I don't know.
There's speaking.
That
He's speaking
photo
to
of
us, the
Timothy, though,
audience.
so.
Oh wait, okay, no, I would rather stare at Timothy Chalamet for like 4 hours and just ooh la la.
Yo, what do you think about Ad Astra? Like?
Would have been better if Timothy Chalamet. I'm joking. I'm joking.
How would you have fit Timothy Chalamet into Ad Astra?
He could have started off
wife?
young as Timothy and then transitioned into an older Brad Pitt.
Yeah, because
I don't see that.
They look
when
the
I
same.
think about Brad Pitt, I'm like, yeah.
Well, you could
yeah,
just.
Timothy Chalamet.
I'm just saying, if you've got one main character, that's the obvious way to have.
I think
have them
Timothy
both in it.
Chalamet should have played that German Shepherd.
What in iRobot?
No, in Ad Astra,
When is there a German
there are
Shepherd?
2
in-
German Shepherds.
When?
I only remember one.
There's one on the moon.
Yeah, I remember the one on the moon.
I mean,
This
I
film
guess
sounds wild.
spoilers for Ad Astra 2019. There's one on Mars in a little
When?
When?
when he's getting beefed, and they're making him paranoid, and he's like,
You're really gonna have to tip.
Oh, maybe that's the one I remember.
and he says they're using me.
Where's the,
The-
one
the
on?
dog.
Oh no, no,
The
yeah, no, that's the one I remember.
Yeah,
Where
that's
was-
the twist. The
It's
dog.
just-
Where's
it's
the
just
new
I'm
one?
one.
being
There's one on the moon.
used.
when he goes up the elevator, the escalator.
Escalator. God,
Fuck me.
learn.
It's-
You've
you
seen
don't
it
know what's
twice,
going
and
on.
you like Ad Astra. You
Um,
liar.
And there's just like one of the army men has it on his leash. Can I just say,
Okay,
as, a,
yeah.
as a side note, my dad doesn't like Ad Astra,
Why?
and his main complaint is that when Brad Pitt and Donald Sutherland are going up the escalator on the moon, that they should have at the top just carried on going into the ceiling because of the lack of gravity.
Yeah, but if you've got
What,
the
moon
technology they
boots?
do, and they're like
Right.
on the moon,
They
like
had
that,
a
would-
subway on the moon, so
I
what?
reckon they could have had simulated gravity.
I would defend it, but
this a
someone
spawn?
asked, apparently, according to my dad, apparently someone asked the director of Ad Astra why that happened, and he said like, "Oh no, maybe we're wearing weighted shoes."
I
So
tell
if
you
they've
what,
not put
I
much
love that.
thought into it. I can't defend it.
Into that one little bit.
Now
I feel like they've put a lot of thought into the rest
now
of the
that
film.
you say
though.
it, it's maybe not that important, but my dad made it seem really important.
Ad Astra is like nearly a perfect film. I
Apart
think.
from
And, like,
Was it the escalators that made it not so perfect, or
No, we'll talk about that in a bit.
Oh.
We'll talk about what, because
Sorry.
I agree
Ooh.
that it's nearly
We'll come back
It's
to the
nearly
escalators.
a
nearly a
perfect film.
perfect film. I mean, if we want to,
It's
Go
my
through
favourite
it.
film of the year.
Ad Astra has
ooh,
you know.
okay.
Yeah, I know.
What's your favourite film of the year?
Ad Astra.
So
What's
it's
your favourite film of the year?
just Blinded by the Light, because I just really like Bruce Springsteen.
It's no Brad Pitt.
I just, it was stuck in Luton.
Izzy, what's your favourite film of the year?
I don't remember what films have come out this year. I'll be
You've not
honest.
seen it.
Ad Astra.
The Goldfinch,
Um,
The Ultimate Flop.
Did you go to watch?
I saw
The
yesterday. You know that one about Beatles.
Oh, what's that called?
Oscar-winning
It was quite
performance
sweet. It was
by
really
Ed
sweet.
Sheeran.
Like it was trash, but it was like, it was a good time. You know
It's not trash. It's really good.
what?
Have you seen it?
Yesterday.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's like it's a naff story. Like I'm glad everything was just happy. You know, it was nice. I needed that.
I
Just
need
like
to
a-
see. It's Danny Boyle, right?
Yeah.
Bit different.
'Cause
track.
he's
And
my-
Richard Curtis. That's why.
There's
'cause
no
it's-
heroin. In
No,
this.
lots of
No
Heroin.
heroin, no ceiling babies.
It's train spotting mixed with Love Actually. So
I hate Love Actually.
actually, if he's embarking on a big rock star lifestyle, there should have been more heroin. So.
Were the Beatles into heroin though? I thought they did other drugs.
Oh, but it's you got to adapt it for the modern day, haven't you?
Heroin
Yeah.
isn't a
was
modern day
just
drug.
him.
They should have been on ketamine.
No, I reckon.
Don't do drugs, kids.
No, the Beatles, they were like acid and shit, weren't
Do
they?
you not
And
remember that
hitting
sequence
women.
in yesterday where Jack's running around after having some bad spice?
Best bit of yesterday though, Ed Sheeran cameo. You know,
He should
made
win an
it.
Oscar. Best supporting
Did Ed
character.
Sheeran do Spice?
I mean, he probably has.
No,
He
only
Look
fucked
at
off.
him.
He
Yeah,
fucked
he
off and
likes
travelled
it.
for a year.
Travelled.
He did just a lot of drugs in
Did-
different
did
places.
Spice.
Because
And wrote Castle on the Hill and sorted. So.
Ad Astra,
Ed
Yeah.
Astra.
which like I don't know. I come back to it because I only have a lot of thoughts about it. I saw it for a second time with Kai and
Yeah, where was my invite?
Nancy.
well, you were working, you snake.
Yeah. So
You didn't know
Um,
We did in our hearts. We knew.
it's the second time I went to see it, and because I want to do some writing on it or maybe a video, I took
gay.
notes. I'd made 5 pages of notes watching Ad Astra 2019.
that is impressive.
It was. I mean, we'll see because I wrote them in the dark. So
I was gonna.
I might have written them all over each other.
Do you know
and
who
had no idea
didn't
which
enjoy
one.
Ad Astra though?
The
The person in the front row that wouldn't stop snoring.
Fully
Because
passed out asleep.
I'm pretty new to using like professional microphones to
I mean-
record my voice. I don't know how.
Did you go Odeon?
Yes.
I mean, it was them chairs, wasn't it?
Yeah, I don't know how detailed to go with my impression, but I mean, okay, I did think for a bit, even though I'd seen the film already, that was part of the film.
Yeah.
Because
There was
it's a
like
tense
heavy
scene.
breathing.
It's like silent. They're in spacesuits. It's pretty normal for a film like that
Yeah.
to incorporate breathing.
I thought
into
it was
the
heavy breathing
soundtrack
from
for
Brad Pitt.
atmosphere. So when it's just, I was like, okay, it's Brad Pitt breathing until it went.
Sweet, sweet.
Well, I mean,
Brad Pitt, wake up!
I mean, I had to turn to you to see if it was actually the film or not. I turned to look at you, and when you'd start laughing, I go, "Oh, this definitely isn't the film, then, is it?" Because I couldn't tell.
I
at
really
first.
wanted to throw something at that person because it was. I'm not that into that scene. I'm not that emotionally attached to.
Was that why it was nearly perfect?
No, because it was a good scene, but I'm not. I don't have much emotion.
Oh, I meant the guy snoring. Like,
Oh,
did
yeah,
it
yeah,
taint
yeah. No, but this scene had monkey rage, so I love some monkey rage.
it? Sweet.
But like, I was thinking, if it gets to that big emotional moments and this person's still snoring, I really want to throw something at them because
Yeah.
I get it. Odeon Lux, lovely decliners. Lovely decliner seats. Lovely reclining seats. Too loud though.
The
I'll
seat.
just drop that back.
Oh, the seats.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's why I didn't.
I
Like
can
in a
see what
space
some
film,
way
yeah.
to get relaxed, but don't get too relaxed. Brad Pitt's in space, he's in danger. It should be tense.
I had 2 panic attacks in that film. I don't know how that guy went to sleep because I cried from like midpoint to the end.
Didn't you cry from? Weren't you having a panic attack at the
I had
start?
I had a panic attack at the start, and then I started crying after my panic attack.
Did you get vertigo from the start? People complain about that.
Did
They'll say
they?
It's vertigo inducing because you look over that ladder down to the ground.
Yeah, but
and
we're
he's
not in
high up.
space, are we?
No.
That's the reason why Brad Astra. That's the reason why Ad Astra isn't perfect because they didn't send you to space to watch it. Maybe I would have.
I like that.
vertigo.
No,
I like that first little scene, that opening scene, perfectly establishes Brad Pitt's character. Because we see he's in a dangerous situation.
He just didn't care.
so many miles up in the air.
He's a bad bitch.
And he's chill. He's fine. And he has that little monologue and he says, "It's a performance with my eye on the exit.
It's just a...
Just don't touch me." And I'm like, this guy's going crazy and he doesn't care that he's in space.
Yeah. Well, I suppose from the way the world was, like, there was that girl that had only been to Earth once, like, being in space for all that time, probably not that weird.
I just love that it's this big, grand space movie, and it's not focused on that. It's focused on Brad Pitt and
Which
his
is all
mind,
we can ask out of
and
cinema.
his slowly
2019.
unraveling mental state and how he comes to know himself and his world a bit more as the film goes on. And I think it's
That was beautifully put, Harry.
Thank you.
I just think
it's a beautifully put film.
I mean, I think this is going to be like the third or fourth time we've had this conversation.
Oh yeah.
Don't ruin
But-
the magic.
No, but it's because Brad Pitt's just always...
He's about to do it.
It's just a nice actor. I never realised, or never really acknowledged how good he actually is
Yeah.
until very recently. I've always known he's good, but I've never gone, actually, I think Brad Pitt might be one of my favourite actors.
I thought he was just one
And
of
I've
those
never-
Hollywood heartthrobs. But
I
mean,
mean,
Yeah.
he's
he's got
exactly
talent.
that.
But he's also
But he's
Yeah.
got
a
the brains.
great actor.
Yeah, like I always knew he was good at his job and everything, but I never gone,
Oh,
he's one
yeah.
of the best actors working. But
He
actually,
is.
the more I see of him and the more actually I pay attention to him and what he does in all his
Yeah.
films, he's,
He's
he's one of the best working, I think, today.
100%.
I will definitely go see this film.
You won't see this
Thank
film. You'll never watch this film.
I'm gonna take her to see this film because I want to see it again.
I want to see
I'd,
it again.
I'd watch it again.
Because I want to
Okay.
write about
Sorry,
it.
no, I'm gonna
but-
go and then remember about inviting you in a few days' time.
Ooh.
I don't think it would work as well on the small screen though.
No.
I don't want to watch it on my
Yeah.
TV.
I
No,
don't,
neither
I
do
don't think
I.
I'll watch it again.
Just without going into too much detail, at the end there are, like in his final sequences in space, there are some of my favourite shots in the film, and they are beautiful because of how empty they are.
The
And
same.
I don't think that would look as good if you just watching it
No.
on TV.
Yeah. I mean, it's the same director of photography that did Dunkirk, right? And I.
It's
Love
Duncan
it.
Dunkirk.
It's a Dunkerman from Tall Girl. No, I don't know how to say his
Choosing your
name.
spawn for today.
Do you want to talk about Tall Girl? We can talk about Tall
Oh
Girl.
yeah,
It's
sorry.
still
My
pretty
favorite
fresh in
film
my
of
mind.
2019 is Tall Girl, so
Yeah.
that makes sense.
I love it.
Is
She's
that
tall.
out this year? It just feels like a timeless classic
Yeah, no,
already.
it
You
doesn't
think
it?
your life is hard? Try being a
Try
high
being tall.
schooler who is 6'1", wearing size 13 Nikes, men's Nikes.
Men's Nikes.
But why was everyone at that school so
Hey,
little?
tall girl, how's the weather up
And
there?
I've never been able to say that before.
What did you say?
Why is everyone at the school so little?
Was it all played
No.
by Stuart Little? Dunkerman.
He's gonna.
I'm
How,
sorry,
how
like,
tall do you think
Tall Girl is?
Dunkerman is in real life?
I'd
In real
say,
life
like,
or in the Tall
I'm
Girl
genuinely
My
thinking- because
prediction-
you talk about how small he is.
I'm gonna say
take my phone off airplane mode because I think I need to find
5'6/7.
Yeah, I'd go 5'7". Or the
Yeah. No, I'd agree. No, I'd agree to that.
Come on.
out. I think
No, I just...
I'm
Maybe
scared
she-
that he
it's a-
might be
no, it's a
like
completely irrelevant
5'9".
point I was going to make.
Tall
He's actually
Girl
7
spoilers. How big do you think the milk crate is?
Ooh, that's a good follow-up.
I
question.
mean, considering he ended up being like
Taller than her.
and she was how tall again?
Oh.
6'1".
6'1".
Wait, quick question for you here. What's Dunkerman's
Actual
first
name.
name?
Dunk.
Charles.
You.
It's
Travis.
Dunkers.
You.
Dunkers Dunkerman.
Jason. John.
Mm.
James.
Josh.
Jack.
What'd you say?
Jack.
Jack?
Jack Dunkelman.
Dunkerman.
Jack?
Oh.
Don't know, it's Dunkelman.
It's Dunkelman. I
Yeah,
thought it
yeah.
was Dunkerman.
Nah,
I fucking said
Yeah, don't you
Nah, 'cause
dare
the guy
doubt my
called him, like,
tall girl knowledge.
you just got him Dunkers, man.
Oh,
Oh,
yeah,
okay,
that's where
yes.
the okay.
Language barrier, you
Yeah,
know, they couldn't
the
quite get it.
Swedes.
Also, another little question for you. What's the actor's name? It's not a very nice name to pronounce.
Oh, it's not.
Oh, I can't
it's
remember.
Not another
I-
roof,
but
is it?
I remember laughing at it in the credits.
I don't want to laugh at
It's
this
one of-
man's
how
name.
many
It
parts
just
does
does
name
not
have?
roll off the tongue.
Jacob Rees-Mogg.
Griffin Glock.
Oh, yeah.
That's dirty.
He's 5'7.5", so he's
Oh, cool. Okay.
He's the same size as us, Harry.
smaller than us.
He's just we're 5'7". You
Therefore-
need to
When I was
accept it.
5'8", boys.
That's a big milk crate.
No, it's not that. But it's
Well, yeah, but it was also
Yeah, but
that
also
way.
she was
but-
not 6'1",
he
so
was, when he went
He
on
was
the milk
6'1" in
crate.
real life.
Yeah, when he.
Yeah, have you read her Twitter bio?
Yeah.
Her
She's
Twitter
like-
bio is
so they
Yeah.
actually made a
Taller.
film about her.
I
This is
think-
a true story.
I think people have been lying to her entire life. There's no way that girl's 6'.
I want to meet Dunkersman.
Because I've met people who are 6 foot before, and they're not.
Yeah.
Unless it's that inch that makes the difference.
They have
They're
to have
not
CGI'd a bit more because, like, in the first scene when they're in the library and she stands up, and that guy is like up to her hip, like it's
Well,
weird.
they've got to have done like the same. I imagine they don't have to do it practically anymore, but like they did in Lord of the Rings with the Hobbit.
Oh yeah,
and
when they,
the other one,
with
Gandalf.
the tall
They use
girl,
a
Gandalf.
perspective.
With
Yeah.
Gandalf.
I haven't seen them.
The
I
original
don't
tall
know.
girl, Ian McKellen.
Yeah.
big film came out this week. Oh, I wonder what it
Still
is.
haven't seen it.
Joker.
He lives in a society. He's the Joker.
We are.
There's no
society.
the.
There's
He
no
is
that, which I
Joker.
really don't like.
When you bring me out, could you
As
just
a
call me Joker, please?
comic book nerd who's wasted all my money and life on small pieces of paper. He's called the Joker.
But whack,
Yeah,
whack,
but
whack, whack, Phoenix.
Wacky Joaquin Phoenix doesn't say the Joker. He says, Murray, when you bring me out, can you introduce me as Joker?
That was,
Well,
pretty,
maybe
that was
he
pretty
met
good. It
Justin
almost had a
Timberlake.
South Park tinge
They
to
told
it.
him-
but-
Maybe he met Justin Timberlake and he told him to drop there because it worked for Facebook, works for Batman.
Because let's talk
villains.
about the social network.
That is
for a
one of
second.
my favourite films of all time. Unironically.
Amazing score. I think yeah, it's one of the
Oh
best
god,
films ever
yeah.
made.
I wish I looked for that on
Um,
vinyl for so
The
long, but it's like
score is-
£300.
No, I'm not
The
surprised.
main thing I like about that film.
I
I also like Andrew Garfield
Yeah.
talking about his flip flops.
Army.
Hammer,
Hammer.
2 of them. Yeah,
Yeah.
the Joker.
Let's,
no,
let's
no,
just
no,
think.
what's it
Let's
called?
just think.
Joker.
there we go.
Joker.
That was,
So before we went
Yeah.
in, we were hearing 5 stars, film of the year, instant classic, gloriously daring. And
I trust Empire with their film reviews.
what did Empire give it?
5 stars.
Oh,
well,
yeah.
I think 5, and they said it was
Oh,
the
must
greatest
see-
film
it
of
was
the
like
year.
Must see.
Yeah, they called it the film
I
of the year.
skimmed
Just
it.
not true.
No, the way I
Ad Astra.
Ad
felt
Astra
about it
film of the
now.
year.
is that it's trying to be really culturally important to be a film that everyone's talking about in 30 years as one of the
yeah.
most important films.
But what about
To
now?
see
Did it
Can't we
try
just like
too
it
hard?
now?
It is. It tries
I'm
way
just
too hard.
sick of films like it, where it's the whole, it's always someone else's fault and there's no accountability.
But it
For-
is
Rocket
someone
Man?
else's
And
fault.
yeah,
Rocket Man.
that's what really annoyed about Rocket Man.
Do you,
as
do you
well.
care? Do you care about the Joker?
So what
Do you
film?
care about Joker?
I'll be honest.
spoilers?
Hearing like from you guys, I'm pretty sure. No, I've heard it all from you anyway. So
Okay.
I think
Um,
it's worth watching. It's worth watching to see, and I think it's one
Oh,
of those.
I'd
like
say it's worth
cinematically, I'd like to
Yeah.
go see it, but
It's
I
an
won't
impressive
pay
film.
The
attention to
soundtrack,
story.
apart
Yeah.
from Gary Glitter, is very good.
Yeah,
Spoilers for Joker.
Gary,
Gary
Glitter is
Glitter.
in the soundtrack.
yeah.
Gary Glitter is in the movie. Gary Glitter is the,
The
Joker.
Joker.
That's the tagline. Joker. Gary Glitter is in the movie.
Please come and
which,
see it.
Which songs were his?
5
I'm
stars.
not- I'm
Rock
not
and Roll
familiar with
Part
Mr.
2.
Glitter.
I think my mum's got
As a
that
big
on
fan
7-inch
of the
vinyl.
glitter. That's a
Your
hell
mum's
of a
got
flex.
that.
But
on
that-
the phone.
Yeah, but this would have been before
Yeah,
we, all,
oh,
we
yeah.
all knew about
We
it.
hope so.
But we went through the
anyway.
garage and found it
I thought
like
he was a
a couple
nonce.
months ago, and I was like,
I don't know much. Was he
Glitter.
nonce?
He's a convicted.
He is.
He was a
pedophile.
non.
But Joker, it's fine. You know, it's a slow burn. I think my problem. I went in. I really liked the look of Joaquin Phoenix as Joker.
Oh, I love Joaquin.
it was a
Phoenix.
brilliant performance.
And you know,
Yeah.
I don't want. I'm not one of those comic book fans who's gonna go. What?
No.
I can say it. I'm one of them. Some people are a bit too intense with it. I don't want to be there going. He's got the wrong hair. He's wearing the wrong suit. He didn't fall in acid and turn completely white. Like,
Where's the
it's a good look for a realistic Joker movie. And I liked it, and you only really see the full look for like the last 10, 15
Yeah.
minutes. And I kind of wanted a bit more. But if I didn't have that expectation, I probably wouldn't mind that aspect. But like in general, some of it seems a bit fake deep.
Oh, yeah, exactly.
It's all fake deep.
It'll, yeah.
Well,
it
Like
is.
just to
similar.
have just general, he's got mental illness. But not that makes it seem
No,
like I don't believe.
no,
it.
I'm-
Nothing's
Stirring the
like,
pot.
nothing's named. I don't think there was much research done into
No,
it. It's just
oh,
sort of
but,
movie
like, this
is the
mental illness
thing.
where he's
It's-
crazy,
yeah.
he's gonna kill.
But I'm
What a
personally, I'm sick
quirky
of it.
girl.
Like,
I'm sick
I'm
of
sick
it.
of it all because it's
As
not
as
just in
all of
film.
us are.
It's sort of like if you fucking look at
Mental.
just
Yeah.
look at America. Whenever like there's terrorist actions going, not to get political or anything,
But,
but whenever you've got the terrorist action, it goes, oh, it's mental illness,
yeah.
and it's
Yeah,
we're still in an
if-
age
if he's
now
white.
where mental illness isn't fully understood. So let's stop. Let's just accept the fact
Yeah,
that there's a
don't
problem
make
with those people. That's not
Films
just
about
mental
it
illness.
demonising it.
Yeah, because it's just
And in such a mainstream film as well.
because it
that
is.
people
It's
are
just
gonna
going to
watch.
push other people away from it.
Well,
Yeah.
I do disagree with people going, this film's irresponsible in a way. Because I think maybe
Yeah.
put a bit
They're
more
going to become
detail into
Joker.
this and don't completely demonize it. But I think it's still a story you can tell. I don't think they're advocating murder. And also, just a little fun thing I came to in a conclusion with a conversation with someone about this film. He's a villain. He's not supposed to be like your role model.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
He's a bad
Yeah, I
guy.
didn't come away from it where
Notorious,
like,
decades worth
He
of
killed
comedy.
Yeah.
his mom.
like all the
Yeah.
other headlines where it's going, oh, it's inciting violence. I didn't take away any of that.
Oh,
None
no,
of
me
my
neither.
problems
That-
are the problems
exactly.
that
Kill
he's spoken
anyone
about.
when I left for cinema.
None
I
of
mean,
my
that's the only
problems
reason I
came
haven't
from
gone to
that.
see it. I'm just worried for my
Yeah,
own
I did take a
well-being.
It's
detour
gonna
on the way
incite
home actually.
incel
And
violence.
killed somebody.
There's 3 people on a train. They're dead now.
Well, there's now some women hidden in a cupboard, just dead.
I
in
love-
that cupboard specifically.
I love being at Kai's house.
Yeah, just
What's
stay out of the wardrobe.
It's his mom.
So I don't know.
I love my mum.
my
I
th-
kill her.
It looked nice. Some of the music was nice. Not Gary. We don't like Gary.
We do
The
not condone
actual,
paedophilia.
like,
Joaquin
score
Phoenix,
was
good
really
performance.
Yeah, Joaquin Phoenix.
But
very good.
just a bit. I was lacking something.
Mhm.
Nancy,
Yes.
what do you think? What do you think
I
of Joker?
of Joker, just straight up Joker, no there. At first I was just like, I don't really feel anything about it, which I think is not good for a film, and not to bring everything back to Ad Astra, but that's why I liked Ad Astra so much, because it made me feel a lot of stuff that films have in like recent years. I haven't felt like that about a film since La La Land.
And that's what film should do.
And
One
yeah,
hell of a film.
I want films to make me feel something like major, but Joker was just a bit But then the more I thought about it, I just realised I didn't like it, because if it was making me feel anything, it was making me feel angry.
Nancy has got a proper review of the Joker. If anybody,
Drop
It's
a
on
if
link.
my-
anybody in the world is watching this and would like to check it out, where can they find it? Nancy?
Letterboxd.com/NancyLWT. That's Nancy with an I, NANCILWT.
And what does the LWT stand for?
There's only one person in this world that knows what the LWT in my name stands for, and nobody else is going to find out.
Loose women talking. You heard it first, folks.
I just really hope that actually you've just forgotten at this point and are
Oh
too
no, I
embarrassed to
haven't
say.
forgotten. I know exactly what it means, and nobody
We'll get it out of her
else
one day.
is gonna know.
We absolutely.
That's
will.
gonna be
I'm
the
bringing
100th
this back
episode
every
reveal.
single time.
Yeah. As Kai said earlier about not wanting to get political,
Let's get political.
but then got political
Yeah.
subsequently.
Oh, yeah.
That's one of my problems with the Joker, because it was made by such like a big company. It doesn't want to attach itself to any real issues.
Yeah. Also, speaking of who made it, I just remembered the fucking. I don't make comedy anymore because everyone's too woke.
Oh my god.
So I'm gonna make this movie,
I'm
which
not gonna.
arguably has been like
extra-
one of the most controversial things in the last couple of years for woke people.
Yeah.
And it's like, I'm not gonna make films like The Hangover anymore because I don't want to get
I've
cancelled.
moved on.
Here
Like-
I am with this film that everyone says is gonna make incel violence happen.
Like The Hangover was funny in the first
Are there
place.
any incels in The Hangover?
Everybody in The Hangover is an incel. Mike Tyson especially.
Bradley Cooper's in
No.
that. There's no
I-
way he's an incel.
I still don't really know what an incel is, and at this point I'm too scared to ask.
Do you know what it
Involuntary
stands
celibacy.
Oh, right.
Yeah, I'm not going to name any names, but somebody that I know, he posted something on Instagram that was
for?
like,
Instagram.
yeah, he posted something on Instagram, also known as Reddit, saying that.
You're calling them out. That's not fair.
I thought that was 4chan.
Yeah.
What's
Oh
4chan
yeah,
then?
sorry.
Oh no.
Oh no, we're not getting
Give
into
that-
I mean, I've-
4chan.
Or
We'll talk to you later,
Pornhub.
okay? Boom.
No, I know what 4chan is. I just meant if
Name
Reddit was
all
incel.
4chans then.
Jackie. And that's all I've got.
That was fucking the dumbest thing. That is funny.
I mean, where else would your mind have gone?
Like,
That
I've
is
got no
fucking
other
funny.
chance.
Chans
the
the
rapper.
Channing Tatum.
Music, eh?
What did your incel friend say?
Yeah. So he posted on Instagram like a picture of the Joker, and he gave a picture of Joker.
Is this someone we all know?
No,
No.
Shit.
Oh, okay.
he's from Manny, and no, it's not H.
So your incel friend.
So my incel friend, he posted on Instagram a picture of Joker, because he gave it like 5 stars and was like, "Oh my god, best film of my entire life." And then posted on Instagram, and the caption was something along the lines of, "I loved this film, and woke people and cancel culture have ruined this film for me."
Oh dear. Oh no.
Oh boy.
Like, if you can't let something that isn't real ruin
A film that isn't
a
real.
film, you can't ruin a film that doesn't
Why have
exist.
they cancelled the Joker? So,
What?
Uh,
What have they
what?
cancelled?
Joker is cancelled. Joaquin Phoenix is over party.
would the
I
Joker
love
get
Joaquin
cancelled today?
Are we cancelling it
If-
here and
If,
now?
Would
if Joker was a
Joker get
YouTuber, he
cancelled
would get
today?
cancelled.
No, he'd be a comedian, you fucking fuck.
Drama alert on Joker.
What would he do to get cancelled? Apart from murder?
Yeah, I think murder's enough to get cancelled.
Yeah, but how many people do you see getting cancelled for murder? Not many.
Yeah, but I feel like people don't feel like they have
Racism,
to cancel
Sexism,
people over murder.
homophobia, sexual crimes. I've not seen anyone get cancelled for murder. In fact, I'd say
I
the
mean, I
big
think
murder
YouTube would
celebrity,
keep that on the lowdown.
the
you
big murder celebrity who is managing to uncancel himself as the days go on.
OJ
It's
Simpson.
OJ Simpson.
Yeah.
Medusa's loose.
Can we not talk about
Out
this
with the
now?
world.
I know Joker was like a Batman film, like that universe, but they kind of
But it wasn't
didn't
a
really
Batman
try on the
film.
whole Batman. It was so lazy, like they'd kind of forgotten and gone, "Oh fuck, we'll just change this character to say Wayne, and that
Yeah.
would do." It was like just leave it out or like
Yeah, like
do it
either
properly
connect it properly or
because it's
make
a
it
it's a
entirely
standalone
different
film,
film.
isn't it? Like
Yeah.
I just feel like
Joaquin isn't going to return, right? Like,
I kind of feel like they've had the
Is he?
idea for the film.
He in an interview recently is kind of backpedaling. He was like, "Well, if there was a way, I could do it. If we could find a way, I'd do it." I kind of
okay, so he's got the check. I see.
I kind of think it would have been better just as maybe not better, but they should have just left the Batman side of
Oh,
it and done it as like an
yeah.
original film where
Yeah,
you
same.
could
I
have the
think
same
that-
story.
Yeah,
You just don't have him
as Joker,
as Joker, like. And I
who
think that'd
is
be
an
better.
original
'Cause-
character because he doesn't have a the.
Considering they've also got their whole universe going on at the moment with
The
already a
shit-
version
Is
of
it still DC?
Yeah.
but it's not connected to the
Ugh.
cinematic universe, is it?
Like, no.
No.
So like I
Okay,
just
so
feel
yeah,
like
it was just another sort of cash grab.
so I feel like they've just
I don't know. It seems a bit more tasteful.
a tasteful cash
I
grab.
feel like
Yeah,
Justice League was a cash grab when they're like,
Oh god.
let's put out something shit, but Batman's in it.
Yeah,
Money,
but
I
money,
it's
still
got
money.
Jason
didn't
Momoa.
see any
so-
of
I was gonna
Yeah.
say you get really nice shots of Ben Affleck's
It's got
shoulders in that
J.K.
movie.
Simmons.
Is he cancelled or?
No.
I didn't
I'd
think
say
so.
because I said it the same way she said Jason
Oh.
Momoa. Because J.K. Simmons is a cool guy.
Yeah, he scares me. Ever
I
since I
like-
saw Whiplash though,
I really
get very
liked him in
scared.
Whiplash.
Joaquin Phoenix was amazing. I'd say see it just for Joaquin Phoenix.
Yeah, it's
I
a
was
brilliant
talking to
performance.
Liam about Joker and he hadn't seen it yet, and I don't think he knows this actor very well, and he called him Joaquin Felix.
In fairness, I didn't really know his name because I must have seen him in something, but I couldn't tell you what. Like I couldn't tell you anything about him, so I'm just calling him Mr. Phoenix.
He's
Me and
in-
my friends used to call him Joaquin.
What else has he been
Phoenix.
in?
He's
You Were
been in-
Never Really Here, which is a great
That's a great film. He's in Her. You know
Okay,
Her.
no, it's been on my
I-
list
Oh,
for
Here's an unpopular opinion. I don't like
Here's
her.
an unpopular. I've not seen that.
What did
I-
she do wrong?
You're so funny. No, I don't like her.
Nothing.
Speaking of the word her, I will probably take this out because it's really irrelevant. I made a joke yesterday on the way to the cinema, and both you ignored it, but I was really proud of it.
What, Ad Astra?
We were talking about Terminator, and I said,
No, this is a good joke.
Terminator.
No.
I barely know it. But when I was trying to think of it in my head, I thought of the full title of the film. So the joke would be Terminator Dark Fate. I barely know a Dark Fate.
Which is stupid.
But I don't know
I'm glad
her
you
Dark
didn't.
Fate.
Oh, fuck's sake.
But I don't know her.
But she's got a
Colon,
Dark Fate ahead.
Dark Fate.
I'm glad you didn't say it that way. at the
Are
time.
we going to see Terminator Dark Fate?
Well, they said on
No.
the
That
advert
lady,
you have to see. You
who's-
can't miss it.
The lady who's from she's Sarah Connor in T2 Judgment Day and the Sarah Chronicon.
What is that?
The Sarah Chroma Crumbles. the Sarah Connor Chronicles.
The Sarah Jane Adventures.
Oh, what a shut. Oh, she
Now that's
died.
good TV. Oh, for God's sake.
Oh, I forgot until just now.
My sister cried when that lady died. I know you're
I
making
cried.
jokes about
That
it.
lady.
I forgot. I keep
The
forgetting.
lady from
I keep
Terminator
forgetting
Dark
the
Fate.
names of actors, and I was about to call her Elizabeth Olsen, Scarlet Witch from Avengers. Elizabeth Sladen.
Yes.
There we
yeah.
go.
Good job.
What a legend.
Lovely gal.
Or I can't remember
Brilliant
the
performances.
name of the lady from Terminator, but it's on the tip of my tongue.
I can't remember it
Apologies.
either, but she's iconic, I guess.
Lynn. She seems like a Lynn.
She's not even called Lynn. Who's Lynn? There's a name.
Lynn Ramsey.
Well, that's who I'm thinking of. Who's
'Cause
that?
I think she directed You Were Never Really Here with Jack.
She did.
Jack
Oh my
Bauer,
god, it all
who-
comes full
So
circle.
cinema.
Lynn Ramsey
I have seen none of the films
Directed
spoken
You Were
about
Never
today.
Really Here,
My
starring
input has been minimal,
Joaquin Phoenix.
and that's okay.
What film do you want to talk about? You saw Tall Girl.
Hold on,
What-
hold
what-
on.
No, I don't want to interrupt this process.
Okay.
because we
Linda
got-
Hamilton. Linda Hamilton plays Sarah Crumble in the Sarah Crumble Crumble Crumble. Yeah, she told us to our face, you can't miss this.
Can't miss
You
it, so
to
we've gotta
see
go."
it on the big screen
I really
with
don't,
her old
No,
lady
we have to.
voice.
I don't want to see
When
it.
she told us
We
we
have
have
to.
to. It's not a choice.
It's a film made by
I'm
old
sorry, but
people
I think
for
we're gonna
old
have to
people.
rebel. I can't
Boomers.
see it.
You can't not see
But
that.
producer
Terminator,
James Cameron returns
Dark Boomers.
from Tim Miller, the director of Deadpool 2 or
Ooh.
just Deadpool 1.
I hope you're not looking
There
at
was
me
some
for
good
confirmation.
films,
You're
yeah.
just generally looking
You.
at me because I don't know. I'm terrible when it comes to films. Like
This is a great concept for a podcast. No, if I was to rate, I'd say like the top three. I'd say
Kick-Ass.
Kick-Ass is at the top, Rogue One, and I don't know what would be third.
No, I agree with Rogue One because
Rogue
it
One is
means
my
a lot.
favourite Star Wars film, and it's the reason I'm doing what I'm doing. So
Oh,
I've got to give it some credit.
Okay, that's
Yeah, you're gonna take the piss out of me now.
that's a valid reason.
Yeah.
The thing is, I've had to take
Films
Tron Legacy out of the list because of you guys.
Oh my god.
Okay, no.
Okay,
I
I'm
was
glad
gonna-
we
I
bullied
was
that one out.
coming
yeah.
around
how
to
did that
defend
make
you,
the
but-
list?
It looked nice, and I like the soundtrack. And
Can I come to
Alright,
your
Russell.
side? I want to move sides.
Come over to the non-Tron Legacy side where Izzy on her own.
just saying.
She can make her own Tron Legacy podcast. And nobody
What?
listens.
Oh look, I know it was a shit film. Okay,
I liked it at the time. When did it
But-
come out?
like
2002. No, it came out
like
like
2008 or
Nine?
9.
Does anyone remember Speed Racer? I don't know. I kind
No.
of just associate
I
them with it
remember
in my head.
the only memory I have of Speed Racer is I was staying at my dad's one weekend and he bought it on the Sky store, and I can just remember I was a little kid and I didn't quite understand what you could and couldn't do in like certain ratings of films, and I got really shocked and went to tell my dad when the little kid in Speed Racer went, Dad,
Get this off.
he
Get
just put the
this
middle
snot
finger
off.
up. I don't think I should have seen that. Is this a film for grown-ups?
Oh my god, you're such a grass.
What have I checked?
On the
Speed
little
Racer
kid
came out in like
ones.
2014.
I only ever saw the
Turn it
trailer,
off.
and
Why did you bring it up?
because I don't know, I just kind of associate Tron and Speed Racer in my head.
Does anyone remember G-Force? Because I associate that
Is
with
that
Tron
the one with
Legacy.
the guinea pig?
I
I'll tell you which was the better film though.
I went to
G-Force.
see that.
G-Force by a long
Oh,
way.
piss
I went
off.
to see
I
that
enjoyed
in the
G-Force.
cinema
So
when
did
I
Of course
was
you
I.
a
enjoyed
kid and I was in
G-Force,
Glasgow.
you boomer.
All right, Tron.
Speed Racer came out in 2008, and I think I was too old to be telling my dad.
Yeah, you were.
Yeah.
Oh, bless you, kid.
So,
You weren't ready for the real world. That's okay.
Is he now?
Speed Racer. Racers in disguise. I liked G-Force though.
it was a good film.
It's got guinea pigs. I called them hamsters.
It's got that
the other
weird,
day.
like, there's a mole in it, isn't there?
Yeah.
I just remember
Yeah.
the other day I was talking to
The
someone
mole that
about
wants to take over the
G-Force,
world.
and I called them hamsters, and they were like, "What do you think the fucking G
To
stands
be
for?"
fair, yeah, you walked into that one, mate.
I've got it on DVD. I might get it
Which-
when I go back home.
Yeah.
Oh,
Get
you didn't
it?
bring it with you.
No.
Film debate.
Watch G-Force.
Anyone ever
G-Force
play
Ratman.
the
Stuart Little.
demo
I
of
do
the
really wanna
G-Force
see.
video game on Xbox 360? Because I didn't. It wasn't that
That's a
engaging.
disgustingly vivid memory you have.
I'm a real
Well,
gamer
you're
girl.
bringing
I
it
think.
all back. You know, we mentioned G-Force, a classic. Speed Racer.
Right,
Let's say.
Tron
classic.
Legacy. Yeah. I had the video game of that as well. I finished it on one day.
I had Tron Legacy on DS. Or just Tron.
The film.
Yeah. Had a really tiny video.
No, okay, right. It's gonna sound.
What are you
They
gonna
didn't
say?
ever do films on DS, did they? On the cartridges?
No.
No, because
No.
you could get them for PSP.
Oh.
Because
I
yeah,
did not know that.
I used to have Spider-Man
wasn't a
2 on
PlayStation
PSP to
kid.
watch.
Fake gamer girl.
So I just didn't know whether that was a thing for DS because I never had one
No.
until
No, they had like
last
music
year.
and stuff, but not.
Did they?
Yeah.
On Nintendo cartridges.
Well, no, like.
I don't believe you
Oh,
on
shit,
that.
no, that was 3D. Never mind, sorry.
Ooh,
Oh,
flex.
sorry, she's
Ooh.
rich. Got a
Sorry, I had a
3D.
DSi for a bit and then it got stolen.
Oh my
when we
God,
had to build a
I've still got my DS Lite. And
Yeah, I've got my DS
Can I
Lite
do-
at
that's-
uni.
Something, now we're on the air live. I want to settle something so I know I'm not crazy. I had a DSi
Yeah.
when I was a kid. I had it for about 2 months. We had some builders around to redo our house. After they went, I didn't see my DSi again. And that was like weird to me. I moved out of that house maybe like 3 years afterwards, and I was looking for my DSi and I couldn't find it. And I was like, wow, surely it should be here. Like, because I've moved everything, why isn't it here? But I packed all my stuff up and I moved to my dad's house. And when I moved out of there to come to uni, I took everything with me. I was like, I wonder if that DSi is around anywhere. Maybe I accidentally packed it up too quickly in my last house.
So
I
it's
couldn't
only
find it.
recently you're coming to the conclusion
And when,
that.
no, I've known
Builder
since I was a
fixed
kid
it.
because Reese, you guys know my friend Reese.
Yeah,
He
know
was the
Reese.
builder that
He
stole
had
the
some
DS.
builders round a couple months after me, and once they finished working at his house, his DSi was gone. Also,
Ooh,
at the same time, 50 quid went missing from my bedroom, but I don't focus on that. I
The
it's not
DSi
like
No,
I
that
sold-
wasn't-
that wasn't
not
the
like I
builders.
sold all my little
The builders
Warhammer
only
figures
stole
for 50
DSis.
quid. Yeah.
it's a niche
It's
thing.
a
as
weird,
well,
like,
so-
It
series.
was on
Like,
Rogue
I'm-
Traders.
I'm complaining about that. I genuinely got robbed once as a kid, and they stole like everything, like
how?
game related. And I'm not bothered about that because
Just
that's
DSi.
what burglars do. Builders don't steal. They're not
We
supposed to do
trust
that to
builders.
us. We paid you. Not
In
my
DSIs.
Unless my parents were like, look, run
We
the
don't have
video.
any money.
Do you want a DSi instead? You can take pictures on it and put funny filters on.
I would love the fact like your dad watches this and then turns around and goes, "Oh fuck,
Don't
we've got
worry.
to tell him."
Don't worry, it was the other side. My dad got that DSi for me, so he'd be well mad if those builders took it.
He's gonna go track him down.
Or it's just the perfect crime because you'd never suspect him.
Oh yeah. He came to my mum's house
Yeah,
and swapped my DSi
And then he
with
thought-
the builders he would do in my mum's house up.
yeah, and he heard your friend had builders run and thought, He's got a DSi.
Now
I've
Reese
heard.
time.
This is my time.
What's
This is
more
it.
tragic about Reese's one is he had one of those cartridges. I can't remember the letters. It's like three letters.
Yeah.
R4. 4 letters. And, that was in his DS when it went missing, so he lost all his fucking little pirated games.
An R4 card.
Yeah.
Yeah. So don't take the
Why are we
piss.
taking the piss out of Izzy
I wasn't.
for calling it an R4 card?
You were right.
Oh.
I was taking the piss out of myself when it was 3 letters.
Oh,
Oh,
right,
it
okay.
felt very direct.
Yeah.
Yeah, I thought you were taking the piss that you'd gone, it's 3 letters, and you would turn around and said R4, and the
No,
joke
it's-
was
it
that
was-
that's not 3
Here's
letters.
my R4 card, don't worry, guys.
I don't use my R4 card anymore. The
on.
only game I
We
play
love
on
each
DS
other.
Lite is Garfield and his 9 lives.
I think we should end the podcast.